Your Erroneous Zones is a transformative self-help book authored by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Originally published in 1976, this influential book empowers readers to break free from negative thinking patterns and self-destructive behaviors. As Dyer's debut work, it quickly gained popularity, selling over 35 million copies and receiving praise for its practicality and accessibility. Dyer, a renowned counselor, is credited with introducing humanistic self-help principles to a wide audience. In the book, Dyer proposes that each of us possesses internal barriers known as erroneous zones that hinder our ability to lead fulfilling and prosperous lives. He emphasizes that while we may not be able to change every aspect of ourselves, we have the power to take control of our emotions and choose how we respond to various situations. Dyer's key message revolves around the idea that seeking validation from external sources, whether it be our peers, colleagues, or family, often leads to unhappiness and a sense of inadequacy. He challenges the unhealthy notion that our worth is determined solely by the approval of others and their alignment with our ideals. By identifying and addressing negative thought patterns, which generate toxic emotions like fear and anxiety, Dyer explains how we can overcome obstacles that prevent us from pursuing our desires. For instance, we may avoid new connections due to the fear of rejection or suppress our true feelings out of concern for judgment. Dyer highlights that these patterns develop early in life and are challenging to break free from. However, he offers guidance on transforming our approach to situations, enabling us to regain control and embrace our authentic selves. In essence, Your Erroneous Zones provides a roadmap for personal growth and self-empowerment. It encourages readers to challenge self-limiting beliefs, take ownership of their lives, and cultivate a mindset that promotes well-being and fulfillment. Taking ownership of our lives entails pursuing the lives we desire. Happiness, in its various forms, is what we all ultimately seek. To attain true happiness, we must first understand its nature. It can manifest as fleeting moments of joy or as an enduring state of being. Achieving inner peace and spiritual happiness necessitates self-love. Yet, many individuals struggle with this aspect of self-acceptance. Loving ourselves proves challenging because it requires embracing who we are without constantly seeking external validation. The perpetual craving for approval and opinions inhibits our progress. By liberating ourselves from these constraints, we become capable of loving both ourselves and others, accepting them as they are. According to Dyer, our society often links self-worth to achievements. If we fall short of our desired positions in love, life, or career, we may feel inferior to those who have accomplished what we aspire to. Consequently, we retreat inward, ceasing to make efforts, as it seems easier than risking failure by putting ourselves out there. Dyer cautions that if we truly desire something, we should pursue it without hesitation. The core of Dyer's message lies in the fact that when we base our self-worth on the approval of others, we relinquish control of our lives. Our well-being becomes contingent upon someone else's judgment, and this is no way to live. It perpetuates a cycle of unhappiness and fear, inhibiting us from taking necessary risks. Our sense of self becomes fragile and precarious. To guide us towards a more fulfilling existence, Dyer presents strategies. Firstly, he encourages us to release the habit of labeling ourselves. We often define our identity based on past experiences, strengths, and weaknesses. Secondly, we tend to fixate on past mistakes and poor decisions. Instead of resenting these choices or succumbing to guilt over perceived failures, we should view them as opportunities for growth and personal development. To genuinely overcome our erroneous zones, we must embrace the prospect of failure without fear. Dyer's insights offer pathways to a more empowered way of living. By shedding self-imposed labels and reframing our perspectives on past experiences, we can break free from the confines of our erroneous zones. It is through embracing our authentic selves, nurturing self-love, and relinquishing the need for external validation that we find the courage to pursue a life of fulfillment and take the necessary risks to achieve it. The fear of failure often hinders our willingness to try new things and pursue the life we truly desire. We become preoccupied with the judgment and criticism of others, worrying that they will ridicule our efforts or discourage us from even attempting. By allowing this fear to control us, we deprive ourselves of growth and improvement. Dyer emphasizes that failure is an essential part of the learning process, and we hinder our own progress by refusing to venture into uncharted territory. Dyer provides guidance on how to overcome our fear of failure. Firstly, he encourages us to redefine the concept of failure itself. Failure does not arise from our inherent inadequacy or lack of skill. Rather, it occurs when we fail to learn from our mistakes or when we give up entirely due to external expectations. We should pursue endeavors not because we excel in them, but because they bring us joy and fulfillment, regardless of others' opinions. Another crucial step is to stop procrastinating and take action. Procrastination only serves as an excuse for not achieving our goals, and it ultimately hinders our happiness and progress. We have the power to declare that we no longer require approval or validation, allowing us to move forward with our lives. The realization that we can make this change at any moment, starting today, carries a profound message within Dyer's book. By releasing our fear of judgment, redefining failure, and embracing the present moment, we empower ourselves to break free from the shackles of self-doubt. Dyer's book serves as a reminder that we have the capacity to make positive changes in our lives and pursue what brings us joy, irrespective of others' opinions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.